Gonna play it smart. We're through before the start. But I believe that we've only just begun. When it's this good, there's no saying no. I want you so I'm ready to go. Moving further to the limit, to the wall. What up? What up? What's up? I just wanna wait till folks come over here. Go ahead and share this shit on. Give me 1 second, y'all. What's happening, everybody? What's going on? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and share this shit on. Yo, what's going on? Give me 1 second or whatever, and I'm gonna address everything. Okay. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me share this out. I'm sharing this out on my social media and all of that. So basically, uh, okay. Okay. So basically, on Christmas Day, can y'all hear me? I'll make sure y'all can hear me. On Christmas Day, uh, Christmas Day, I was at my Christmas Day and shit. I was over, I woke up and what have you. I did not spend the night at my house on Christmas Eve because, I was with my old lady and, we was, having family time and stuff like that. So, I was over her house to open up gifts and all of that. So, for the kids. So I came home and ran in the house real quick. Once I ran into the crib, we went in, let my dogs out and everything like that. It's supposed to be a quick in, quick out type of deal. Well, I ran into the crib or what have you. We went in there, handled business, did what we had to do or what have you. Went on over to, my mom's crib and shit like that to, celebrate the Christmas, festivities and shit. Even though that ain't, really my get down, stuff like that. It's the camaraderie of the family and shit that I went through to celebrate. Uh, I got a neighbor, neighbor named Wayne. And about, you know, I was at home about 12 o'clock. So I'm at my mom's house. I get a call around 2 to 3 o'clock. I get a call probably about 2 hours later. And it says, like, yo, your house is on fire. So I'm like, nigga, oh, my house? Shit. So, you know, uh, long story short, make a beeline or whatever to get home and shit. So when I got home, my girl, she called the fire department. They said the fire department had been there for the last hour and shit. So um, the fire department, you know, go through, do the whole rigmarole, and um, I got an estate or what have you, and so pretty much when I pull up or whatever, settle her, then um, we go through the rigmarole and shit like that. That shit is a whole lot to digest at one time or whatever because basically half of the fucking house then burnt up. Like, some Dr. Dre shit. My shit went up in smoke. Shit was gone. Fuck, I'm parked right here. So yeah, long story short, you know, we go through there or what have you, and like I say, half of the house and caught on fire. The whole west wing of my shit was burnt up or whatever. Everything in my garage or whatever was gone. So we lost some cars, we lost some clothes, we lost some, devices or whatever like that. Uh, Loss of use and everything like that. So, you know, hey, just thankful that, when nobody in the house, when anything had transpired, the neighbors had came in and they had gotten my dogs and shit like that. So, my dogs are posted up at a few of my neighbors' houses and stuff like that. One of the guys actually the guy who called me, Wayne came and he took two of my dogs. And then I had another neighbor take another few of my dogs and stuff like that. So, right. So basically, we've been mobilized and scrambling around trying to figure things out. Um, uh, so listen, when these types of things go down on a holiday, then the insurance company, of course, ain't there. They not they can't investigate shit on a they don't investigate shit on a holiday or what have you. So we filed a claim, but the claim can't be processed until tomorrow. So, since the claim can't be processed or what have you, then hey, shit, we up in the air. But basically, what's gonna have to happen is the whole motherfucking we gonna have to rebuild the whole house or what have you, of which just further kind of lets me know, like, yo, be careful what you say. You know what I'm saying? Because uh, I told myself by the end of this year I was gonna have a new Beamer, and I told myself I was gonna be moving up out of my house and shit, you know, by the end of the year. But nigga, I ain't mean I was gonna that motherfucker was gonna burn up shit. So you have to be careful, kind of what you say, what you wish for and shit, cause you could get it. So that's it. Sorry for your loss, for you and your family and your friends. Listen, man, we all good. Real talk, shit, we all good. Everybody is all good. Everybody is living and stuff. So we good to go. Hey, can I get 3 of those? Can I get 4 of those slate steak tacos with no guac and no cheese on them? No guac and no cheese? Yeah. Anything else? That's it. So, that's pretty much, kind of what it is. Huh? Trent. Okay. So, that's kind of what the deal is. I want to say thanks to, Carter, Miss Fat, Courtney Love, Sylvia, Randa. Um, it's a few other folks that I'm missing or whatever. Dr. Rogers, she called me last night. I was out. You know, we posted up or whatever. We at the we posted up at the Lumiere or whatever. So that's a hotel or whatever downtown in St. Louis and stuff like that. So you know, we in high spirits, we in amazing spirits and stuff like that. It's the holiday season, so you know, this year we got some gifts to keep on giving and shit. So but at this point though, in all seriousness, the house ain't even. It's not inhabitable right now. The house smell like smoke. And I was up in that motherfucker last night, damn near passed out and died in that house. That house smelled like all charcoal and lighter fluid and shit. Uh, you know what I mean? So, like I said, man, I'm gonna have to rebuild the house, and it ain't no telling when I'm gonna go back to that house or if I even can go back to that house or what have you. So, we gotta get some public adjusters uh, and everybody else like that to kind of go in and do things and stuff. So, I got some friends who are carpenters and all of that. But, when these types of events happen, it's a bunch of compound damage because, fire is just one thing, but putting out the fire is a whole nother thing. So these guys that came through with axes and then they got fire axes and then went and ripped all of my damn drywall out. They didn't, you got water damage. Um, Somebody posted the cash out. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of smoke damage. Somebody passed the posted GoFundMe or the Cash App. I can't find it right now, but yeah, you just get compound damage and all of this stuff. So I gotta go buy all new clothes, new beds, new pretty much everything in the house. You can't really use that stuff no more because at this point it's been so much smoke that ain't got in there. You know, so much smoke then got up into the so much smoke then got into just clothes, your beds, your pillows, all of that stuff to where it's not usable anymore. Like I had a cup of water, sitting on top of. I had a cup of water sitting on. I don't know how long it take to get the money from GoFundMe because listen, somebody just told me to I had somebody make me one more or less. There we go. I had somebody make me a GoFundMe. I don't know the first thing about it. So I don't know really. Just keep the fam in your prayers and all of that. Yeah. Yeah, he said you got to be specific in your prayers. Shit, don't I know? Yeah. Listen, when I said that I was gonna be out of that house by the end of the year, shit, that's a hell of a year. You know, yeah. Listen, this has been a hell of a year. You know what I mean? With all of the corona, with everything happening, and just as far as with me, Um, Thank you. It was a perfect storm of things that kind of happened to make the situation go that the situation winded up going. You know what I mean? Because I'm normally I would have been at the house around that time. You know what I mean? Any other day, I would have been at home. You know what I mean? So, it was just one of them things to where the only day that could have happened could have been Christmas and stuff like that. So, I'm in a position now to where, the work that I used to be doing, uh, I no longer do that anymore. You know what I mean? I don't do it anymore. So, since I don't do the same level of work, when I came home, I was rushing and things like that. You know what I mean? And so, uh, at this point, the cause of the fire is undetermined. You know, Nobody knows kind of what it is. The insurance guy is going to come out and kind of do causations and all of that. But, like I say, um, I appreciate, kind of like everything everybody did, all of the phone calls. If I can't answer everybody's phone call, uh, I got a lot of shit going on right now. A lot of stuff I got to figure out. So, you know, I'm just trying to see if thanks, Dr. Rogers. I'm just trying to see kind of what the best options are for me at this point. If I need to uh, go and get some temporary, uh, or kind of, you know if I need to knock my house down, kind of flatten the land, uh, and move someplace else, or how long it would take to kind of repair the house or what have you, because we dealing with the fact that shit, we got to get the roof. The roof is going to have to be replaced. The whole kind of all of the land and stuff like that at the house is going to have to. Uh, it's gonna have to be. It's gonna have it's all of the land and stuff like that around the house. That stuff is going to have to be. Kind of cleaned out. It has to be professionally clean. Like this ain't, folks have reached out to me like, let me know if you need some help on cleaning this stuff out. Like, bro, this ain't like, this ain't no shit you could just go in and clean or whatever with no pine saw, no bleach. Hell no. You need some chemicals and stuff like that. And so, uh, like I said, I got a a private adjuster, and yeah, it might be well. I'll put it like this, if I knock it down, if I knock the house down, we ain't rebuilding that house. I'm gonna keep that 100 with you. We is not, if we knock the whole structure down, excuse the language, but fuck that house. You know what I mean? We moving on. You know what I mean? So, if we we really just at a point to where, we it's not a lot we could do. You know what I mean? There's not a lot we could do. So, uh, that's just it. So, like right now, I'm in the car. I had to go get something to eat. Uh, then I got to go to the laundry mat because the little bit of clothes or whatever that I have, I got to go in here and get OxyClean, and my girl, she has something called like Febreze Busters or something like that. So with the Febreze busters and all of that, we got to go in and see how much of that soot and stuff like that that gets embedded into the clothes or whatever is able to come out. So with some of the donations and stuff like that folks have sent yesterday, uh, my girl, she's out right now buying me new stuff. So so that's pretty much what it is. I gotta kind of do a few things or whatever. So she's helping me out and stuff. So we trying to kind of put it together. But yeah, you right. Yeah, it might be. It's probably a situation where if we gotta just see. We got to see what the total loss. Because at this point we expect it to be what they call a total loss, which is this is done. It's over. Finito. Finish. No more. Zilch. Not going to happen. And so, we have to see. We have to see kind of, what comes of it and kind of where we are. So, it's going to be kind of a interesting deal, whatever we wind up doing. Yeah. Well, listen, God for I don't know. This might sound wrong, but I ain't worried about them damn dogs. I ain't worried about them damn dogs and stuff like that. The dogs is good, you know what I mean? The dogs is good and kind of, uh, them dogs, they good. The dogs are all right. They might have to sleep out in the cold or whatever for a few nights. But the dogs, they good. They dogs or whatever. They curl up, they'll be all right. You know what I mean? The dogs, if you got enough dogs, what have you, and you put them all together, they body heat will keep each other. All right, shit. I'm worried about me for real. The dogs gonna be okay. The dogs will be all right. I promise you that. They will be all right on everything I love. But yeah, in all honesty though, yeah, pretty much everything has to be replaced, man. Because like I said, I ain't gonna keep beating the dead horse and saying the same thing over and over. But it's smoke. Anybody who been through a fire know it ain't the fire itself. It's that damn smoke. You know what I mean? So like, you see all these clothes right here, and then I got some more clothes behind me. That stuff smell like smoke. That stuff smells like deep smoke. It smell like a barbecue when your uncle with them closed toe sandals or what have you, them ashy ass ankles be cooking, man. It's burnt up. This shit smells burnt up. You know what I mean? I listen. I went home. I was like, damn. You know, it wasn't playing. Mexican neighbors or whatever. They said, "Oh, sorry for your loss, my friend." You know, so I mean, it wasn't shit I could do. They said that they knocked on the door or what have you, and all of that because it was smoke coming from there. But like I said, I was at my mom's house. Yeah, yeah, yep, respect, Atmos. So man. But listen, really, do I have USAA? No, I don't have USAA. That's not. I'm not insured through them. I'm not insured through USAA or anything like that. But be that as it may. Oh shit. Let me pull over. What have you? let me pull over because I want to talk to the folks and what have you because um, I had a message or whatever. So my Sunday shows. If you look at any of my Sunday broadcasts, they tend to be a little bit more on the spiritual side. And so, it was probably like about a month and a half, 2 months ago that hold on, let me add this light. I'm black as hell. That light ain't help at all. Fuck. Let's see something. Okay. That shit still don't help. Listen. So, alright. It was about 2 months ago and um I go in, I use my PowerPoint and stuff like that. I do a lot of research to put my broadcasts and my shows and stuff like that together. It's not, I don't just put stuff together, on a whim, kind of like a lot of things that I say, or a lot of things that I do, it's an extreme amount of thought put into it. So, and you get certain messages and certain things that come to you, uh, and you have to go in and kind of do the studying and research yourself as to how to convey the message to the masses. So with basically what came to me about 2 months ago was I got a message on my that came to me or whatever says, do a show about the burning bush, do a show about the burning bush and stuff like that. And so, if y'all are familiar with the Bibles or whatever, it talks about Moses and Moses with the burning bush or whatever. And so basically, he, you know, the story or the parable goes is that, God saw, Moses looked out and he said, and he saw a bush, he saw a burning bush. And then he saw that the bush, although it was burning, it was not consumed or what have you. And so, I wanted to kind of do an in-depth message about the burning bush, but I never did the show because I did not know how to convey the message about the burning bush. And so, as I was, sitting over my old lady's house and stuff like that, putting it together about how to convey this message, it came to me, and what came to me is the message that the burning bush was about perseverance. It's about perseverance and everything. And so, you have to persevere through things, right? This right here is a minor setback for a major comeback, and I'm gonna persevere through all of this. So, that's kind of what it is, what have you. But I just want to leave y'all with, hey, the message of the day is perseverance. I'm gonna persevere through this. We gonna get through this. Thanks to Miss Fat for always calling and checking on me. Thanks to Courtney Love for always coming through, checking on me. Sharon, um, anybody else that I done missed, these are Tanya Quarter. Thanks. Anybody else that I done missed, Shireen and things like that, Terry, Dr. Rogers, everybody else who I done missed or whatever. Just want to say thank you. I appreciate y'all. Uh, Thanks, Avery, and stuff like that. So I appreciate it, and hey, just stay tuned or what have you. Uh, you know, Stay tuned. We don't know when grad school is gonna be back up and running. But as it stands, grad school might be moving to a new campus. So uh, just stay easy or whatever and stuff like this. And one more thing that I want to say is that um, I'm gonna say this. When you down and out, you know, kind of kind of who is really with you when you are down and out. You know what I mean? And you can determine who your true friends are by when you are at your lowest point. And so I say that to say that uh, uh, I have had my reservations about Sylvia and Randa, and y'all, that's public, that's very public and stuff like that, and most of it is kind of stemming from the R. Kelly, situation and things like that, but they were, despite all of that, and despite my reservations, they came and they donated or whatever quickly, to the GoFundMe. And so I want to say this publicly. I want to thank them first and foremost, but also I want to say that, and I want this to be on the record, that this, over the past 2 years, following this R. Kelly case and all of the ups and downs and the twists and turns in that situation, you have seen the worst come out in everybody, myself included. And all of this has came out, and it has caused all of us people, mainly black people, to show the lowest parts of our human nature, myself included. And that shit is not cool, and I hold myself accountable first before everybody. And we had a good thing going, and that good thing has, at this point, has turned into um, at this point, that good thing has basically turned into kind of squalor and, kind of trash and things like that, going back and forth over somebody being killed several years ago and all of that. That's not right. That's not right. You know what I mean? And all of the back and forth and stuff like that I took part in, it wasn't right. Even though I have always tried to have some type of educational value to what I'm saying, it's not right. And emotions at times have been high. They have been tense and things like that. But a lot of y'all in the YouTube family, a lot of y'all have been more supportive, than some of my own family. Just to keep it honest with you, a lot of people in the YouTube streets are, you grow relationships, you forge relationships, you build bonds, and a lot of people are more kin than the folks that you have been knowing for several years or what have you. So if you ever consumed my content, bought product from me, bought merch from me, reached out, and if you ever sent a Cash App donation, if you ever shared one of my videos, if you ever uh, if you have ever listened to any one of my podcasts and things like that, then I want to say I appreciate you and things like that. Also, as it's going or what have you, I'm going to. I really ain't got nothing but time on my hands right now, so I'm going to be dropping a podcast real soon called The Legacy Gangbang. So I want y'all to check that out. And again, thank you to everybody who has helped out, man. I appreciate all of y'all. And, I'll talk to y'all later, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take you to the bridge. Since I built that bridge over troubled water, we had some troubled water, so let's go ahead and take it to the bridge. Let's see who we got with us. Yeah.